Yeah, what's up guys, welcome back to my new video. And in this video I'm going to walk you through how to format your book interior, book cover and book interior for Amazon book publishing. Last time I talked about the anatomy of best-selling books, the elements that your book need to have. If you have not watched that video, this is it. Make sure you watch that video because that will prepare you into the next video that we're about to look at. So these videos are in series, so I recommend that you start from the beginning, which is the introductory part. Take it like that, down until this one that we're about to record, okay? Because it's rest on each other's shoulder. If you skip one, then you will not be able to understand what the other one is talking about, okay? So today we are supposed to look at how to create a book, how to write a book. But something just occurred to me that you can't just jump into writing books. You start first formatting your book, knowing how to format your book. Because if you don't format your book properly, Amazon will reject it, okay? It will be rejected. So it's important that your book is well formatted, either hardcover, paperback or ebook. It's important that they are well formatted. Okay guys, so before we get into how to format your book, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go back to my channel now and smash. So before we get into it, don't forget to smash this red button below this video like this. That way you'll be subscribed to my channel, and hit this bell button and click on all so you won't miss any of my videos again guys, because I'm going to release more videos on how to master your Amazon, promote your books and the rest, okay? So when you subscribe and hit the bell button, that way you will not miss any of my videos. So if that is done, let's get right into it. So today we'll be looking at how to format your KDP book interior and book cover, trim, size and margin, okay? This is very important before we get into writing the book itself. I'm going to show you different ways you can come up with content for your book. But before we get into this, it's important that we do this, because if you don't properly format your book, Amazon will reject it. So you need to format your book interior, format your trim size and cover size, okay? You need to format all of that, because if you don't, like I said, Amazon will reject your book and you'll not be able to publish it. So first thing first, so how do we format our book interior and book size? Amazon has made life easy for everybody, okay? If you go to Amazon cover calculator now, let's start from the cover. Amazon will give you a calculator that you can use to calculate the size of your book and the cover size and the rest, okay? To give you the calculator you need, and all you just need to do is to get that calculator and input it on this site canva.com and design your book cover. So the essence of this calculator is to enable you to know where your book, the save area where you can put your text and your images and background patterns and the rest, okay? That is the essence of this book cover, this calculator I mean. Okay, so that is the essence of the calculator. So you'll be able to know where you should put your images and the rest. Now look at this. If you go to Amazon trim size calculator, let me scroll up. Say set trim size, bleed and margins, okay? I'm going to show you what trim size is, the meaning of bleed and margins, okay? So if you scroll down now, for example, it says trim size is the area where Amazon will trim your book, because when you just put your book on Amazon, they are going to trim the book into shape depending on the inches or the size that you select before shipping it to the buyer. So the trim size is the area that Amazon will trim your book in or through, okay? So there is need for you to leave a space for this trim size, so that your book will not just they will not just cut your book and the vital part will not be cut off. Okay, now the next one is bleed. So your trim size is the area that Amazon will cut off from your book. Okay, and there are different sizes for trim size. Okay, I'm going to show you the options that you have for trim size. You have 6x9 books, basically for journals, notebooks, 7.5 to 9.25, and like that. Okay, I'm going to show you all of that. So the next one is bleed. Bleed is a pretty term that refers to when printed objects on the page, such as images, background color, graphics, extend beyond the publication where the area that Amazon will trim off. So if maybe, for example, you have an image on in your book interior, inside of your book, or the text in your book goes beyond the area that Amazon will trim off, that book will be rejected. Okay, so that book will be rejected. Okay, so you need to format your trim size to match your bleeding area. Then the margin, every book has margin. Okay, let's say, for example, if I open this book, okay, let me open this. Okay, this book we used yesterday. Let's go into this book. I'm going to show you what margin is all about. Now, if you look at this book, it has different sides: the top, the bottom, okay, and the right and left side. Okay, so those are margins. From this place to this place is a margin. Here to here is a margin, and also on the right side, here to here is another margin. It's the right margin. What is the left margin? And if you go up, you see this is the top margin, here to here. So these are the save area. If this text has gone beyond this place to enter here, it has gone outside the save area, which is into the margin, and such book will be rejected by Amazon. So the save area for this book is from this place to this place. Anything beyond here is outside margin, and that book will be rejected. So this is your save area. If you are writing a book like this, you should know that this is your save area. Anything outside here is considered unsafe. And if they are trimming this book now, anything to this place can be trimmed off. When this book is in the paperback, this one is PDF now or ebook. Anything beyond this place will be trimmed off. Okay, so this area is your save area, while this area is the save area. This is the top margin, the right margin, left margin, and the bottom margin. I hope you understand what I'm trying to explain. So now, the bleed again is when the text fall out from this area into this area, it is considered bleed. Bleeding means the text has gotten out of the margin into the unsaved area. That is bleed. Why no bleed is that all the text, the images, the background color, and everything, they are within the save area. They didn't go outside the margin to this place. So this book now is no bleed because everything is within the margin, which is the save area. Okay, I hope that is simple enough. Alright, so another thing we want to talk about is, I've talked about the three outside margins: top, bottom, side, and the inside margin, which is also called the gutter. So the gutter is what I've talked about. This is the inside margin. That is the gutter, where the book cannot go beyond. Okay, it's the save area that the book cannot go beyond. Okay, so basically that is it. So you see margins ensure your text isn't cut off during manufacturing. Set your trim size before you set your margins. This margin size depends on page count and whether you have elements that bleed. Okay, so let's go. Let's talk about trim size. So you can see this bleed. Bleed is a pretty term that refers to when printed items on the page reach all the way to the edge of the page, like this, all the way to the edge. or like this. Can you see this is a bleed interior during file setup? This left one, this left side, this one is no bleed. Can you see here? Why this right one is bleed? Because the image is cutting off from the margin to the unsafe area. So this no bleed, this is bleed. And if while publishing your book, for example, you okay, let me just see if I can so let's say, for example, we want to create a book now on our bookshelf. We want to put a book like this on our bookshelf on Amazon. You click on create. Let's say, for example, I just want to show you something now. Why it's important that you format your book. So you can either create Kindle book, paperback, which is this one is e-book, paperback or hardcover. So let's say you want to create a paperback book now. Okay, it's loading. I'm just going to use I'm just going to create a book now. Say title how to grow solar. Okay, let's say, for example, I want to create this book now. You put the author name. Let's say something like I showed you how to create author name the other time. So in the previous video, I advise you go through that book, video where I showed how to create an author name. Let's see. Okay, not this one. I guess it's the other one. Okay, this is oh my, not this too. Okay, but in the previous video I talked about how to create author name. I don't know where I kept that again. This one. But I've talked about how to create an author name. So let's say for example our author name is John. Okay, we want to put something here. Let's just put anything because this is just a sample. I'm just going to show you something here. Okay, let's just a sample. Keyword optional. Let's just leave this ones. Category. Let's choose one. Okay, so what this say? This is the okay. This. Let's go. Okay, this way I'm taking you to use my own publication dates optional. So now, if for example you are trying to create a book now that you want to put on Amazon, and okay, let's say your interior is black and white, and your trim size, let's say you can choose different size, but I prefer going with 6x9. 6x9 is this. You can go with this, you can go with this. Basically I prefer this and this for my books. 6x9 inches, 7.5 to 9.25 inches, 8.5 by 11 inches, but let's say we are going to put 6.9 inches. Now, if for example your book is like this, and when you are uploading your book, you selected no bleed, Amazon will reject that book because your book has bleed, and here you see no bleed. so it will be rejected. But if your book is like this, which is no bleed, and you came here and you select bleed only, it will also be rejected. Okay, so that's why it's important you format your book and know what your book type is. This is an example of a bleed book because it extends outside the margin, while this is an example of no bleed because it's within the same area. And this is also the interior. The left side is no bleed, while the right side is bleed. So you can see that after the final trimming, after they've cut it, this part was trimmed off. Can you see that? It was trimmed off. So if you select no bleed and they trim it, you will lose about some inches of this book will be trimmed off, and your buyers may not like it. Okay, so it's important that you select the right bleed. Okay, so you can see this when they are trimming it, this is 6 by 9 inches book. Okay, so now the same thing applicable to book cover. Here's a book cover calculator. If you are designing your book cover, you need to have, let's say you are designing paperback, you need to have the right sizes, both the height, the width, the spine. Okay, so let's say you are going with black and white paper type, let's say cream paper, page turn, let's say left to right, measurement units, let's say in inches. Okay, trim size 6 by 9 inches, page count, let's say 120 pages. So Amazon will calculate it for you. Can you see that? This is the full cover. This for book cover, not the interior. The one we did the other time was the interior. This for the book cover. So this is the total size of the book cover in terms of width and height. This is the bleed. So if you scroll down, you can download these templates. You can download it. And once you download it, all you just need to do is to go to Canva and input those values. Okay, let's put it on our desktop. So if I go there now, so if I should go there now, and okay, so this is the file we just downloaded. Let me extract it so you see what I'm talking about. So you cannot see these are book cover size. So this is this is the template you use when you are designing your book cover. I'm going to show you how to use this, okay, very soon. But let's just deal with our interior first before we now go to the book cover. So now we've talked about, if you understand what margin is, what trim size is, what bleed and no bleed is all about. Okay, so now I want to format it and I want to show you how to do that. There's this. Okay, this is my ending. This I want to show you how to do that. So now there are two ways to format your book. There's the ready-made method and there's manual method. When I say ready-made, I mean the automatic method of formatting your book. The automatic method of formatting your book is the ready-made template that Amazon has already gotten for you. Amazon has already gotten that for you. All you just need to do is to copy your manuscript text into it. Okay, so if to do that, come to just Google Amazon paperback and hardcover manuscript template. It will bring you to this page. So once you're on this page, scroll down. You see, it says choose a template. Decide what type of template you want to find your trim and find your trim size. You can download blank template or template with sample content. The blank templates have the page size and margin set. The template with sample content include formatted font matter like page, title page, table of contents, chapters, placeholder. So you can customize the part you want to keep and delete the section you don't want. Can you see that? Okay. So, but the most common tree size for paperback in the US is 6 by 9. I told you before, which is this. show you is this trim size, okay, and the margin this. So basically the commonest size is that. So let's download the blank template and the template with sample content. Okay, let's download that. Let me put it here. That is the blank template, and we go ahead to download the template with sample content. Click on save. So we're going to extract what you just downloaded. That goes there. So let's search for what we just downloaded. So this is it. This is the blank template, while this is the manuscript template with content. So let's just cut this off and put it in a new tab so it's easy for us to locate. Okay. So let me say new folder now. Book templates. Okay. So I'm going to open that up. Paste it there. So what I'm going to do next now is to extract these two files and see what we have inside. Okay, that one is extracted for the blank templates. This is the manuscript template. Let's also extract it. So once you extract that, you can now delete these two. Delete these two. Okay, now let's open the blank one first and see what we have inside. Oh, so you see how different languages inside. Let's extract again. So this is it for English. So you can see we have the different sizes: 5 by 8 inches, just like that, 7.5 to 9 by 25 inches, 8.5 by 11, different sizes. This was smaller books. Let me show you. So you can see the different inches. This one is 8 by 5 to 11 inches. You can see that it's bigger than this one. This of that of 7.5 to 9.25. So the larger the inches, the larger the book size. This is 6 by 9 book. You can see that it's bigger than this and it's small. I mean, smaller than this and smaller than this. So your trim size determines how big your book will be. Okay, so let's go back to our template that we just downloaded and open it up. So let's open one of blank templates. I'm going to choose one. Let's use 6 by 9. So you see, this is the 6 by 9 basic template. Paste your manuscript into this template. Simply start by tapping. Let's look at the other one, the one with content. So this is the 6 by 9 content, manuscript content. So with this now, you don't need to start formatting page size and everything. All you just need to do is to come here, you rename the book title. Whatever your book title is, just paste it there. Let's say our title is Weight Loss Tutorial. So let's say our title is Weight Loss Tutorial. So you just replace the book title with your title. So if this one is pretty simple, you just copy and paste type of editing. author name, delete this, put your own name, your author name, let's say K. That's your author name. Can you see that it's just simply copy and paste your copyright page where you put your copyright dedication? Just replay this book. You can say this book is dedicated to God Almighty. Can you see that? So you just be replacing what's already there. That is all. The table of content, you rename the first title, maybe something like guide for weight loss. So that's how you be changing the text to your own manuscript text, and before you know it, your book will be completed. So this is the acknowledgement page. This is the chapter 1. Just put your chapter 1 there. Say guide for weight loss. Then you put the content. Just delete this one and replace it with your own content. Okay, that is the first method to format your book, the automatic method I was talking about for your paperback book. Okay, but there's another method you can use. That one is manual. For this automatic, all you just need to do is to come to paperback and hardcover manuscript templates. Okay, download this one, this template with sample content. Download it, and it will give you something like this, so you can start editing it. Okay, so that's how to format. This is one we downloaded, that I extracted. Okay, you can do the same and you are good to go. So the other one is the manual one. Okay, where you want to do it by yourself, and also Amazon has a guide for that. All you just need to do is to come over to Amazon and search for build your book, format a paperback manuscript Word format, and it will bring you to this page where you can start how you can edit it in Microsoft Word. So to do that, I'm going to show you how to format your book interior with Microsoft Word. So let's say we have a new blank Microsoft Word now. All you just need to do is to go over to page layouts, come over to size. You see where they write more pages, then click on this paper size, scroll down, see where they write custom size. Okay, I hope I'm not too fast. Let me start again. First of all, you open a new Microsoft page, get over to page layout, as you can see here, click on size. So you see the different sizes there, but we're not going to choose any of this. We're going to choose on more paper size. Click on, scroll down, click on custom size. You have to format your paper size first before you go to margin. Paper size first before margin. Okay, so now we are using 6 by 9, so you have to reduce this to 6 by 9. That's the trim size that we are using, like this one. We are using trim size of 6 by 9. Okay, so our paperback will be 6 by 9, like this one we calculated for the book cover, 6 by 9 inches. Okay, so once you do that, what you do next now is to click on OK, apply to all documents, click on OK. Before you go, come back again to that. I want to format the margin now. You can see the size of the book has reduced. to 6:9. Can you see that this size has now reduced? That's because we are using a smaller book size that I told you. Where is it? Okay, like I told you that 6:9 is smaller than 7.5 to 9.25, and this one is smaller than this. So this is what we are doing now. That's why the paper size actually reduced. Okay, so let's continue. Next, what you want to do next is to format the margin, which I told you about here. You have been able to format the trim size now. We just did the trim size. Now we want to format the margins. Okay, that's the next thing you need to do. Now, to format your margin, it depends on two things: whether your book is bleed or no bleed. So if your book is bleed, for example, if we add, and you're using 6.9 and your page number is 120 pages, so this one we'll be using, this first one, because our book pages is 120. So we now come over here. The outside margin will be this for no bleed, this for bleed. Okay, the outside margin, you will add 0.375 to each of the height and the width for the outside margin, and you add 0.375 to your height and width, which is the inside or the gutter. Now let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's go back to what we are using here. Okay, we've done the trim size now. This is the page size. Okay, we want to format our margin for bleed. I'm going to show you how to do that practically. Now, check paper size and select margin custom, which we have done. The height and width, which is 6.9 by 6:9 inches. Okay. Now, if for example your trim size is 6:9, which we have done here, okay, and you want to format your margin now, what you're going to do is you're going to set the page size to 6:1.25 to 9.25. Okay, that basically will be your trim. Okay, so because we are using 6:9 inches, Amazon demands that you add 0.125 to your height and width. Okay, so, and that's because once you add it, that will be your trim size. Your trim size will be 0.125, while the original size will be 6:9. So let's say for example you want to add, your normal size is 6:9, right? Now you want to add your trim size to it. That will be 6 plus 0.125, which should be your trim size. So that will be 6.125. So you come back to your book, go to size, more paper size. So you not be 6.125. You do the same thing for the height, which is the 9. That'll be 9 plus 0.125 plus 2. That'll be 9.125. It's okay. Can you see? There's a change to that now. Oh, sorry. We are supposed to add 0.25 to the height, not 0. So it's going to be 9 plus 0.25, which is equals to 9.25. So I'm going to do this again. Microsoft actually approximates what you have. And this is approximating it. So this one will be 9.25. Okay, So to be approximated by Microsoft. Now that's for our trim size. Now we want to do our margins. So all you just need to do is to come over here to here, and you're going to come to margin part of it. We've done the paper size, now the margin. So for the margin, if you come over here, it says depending on your book page count, which is this, if your page count is between 120. Okay, so like I was saying, to format your margin, we formatted our paper size already, which is 6 by 9. Then you add 0.125 to your width and 0.25 to your height. Now our margins. I was explaining that depending on your page counts, if your page count is 120, which our own is 120, you are going to add 0.375 to the inside margin, which is inside gutter, which I've explained here. This is your gutter. This part is your gutter. So you are going to add 0.375 to the inside gutter. And for your outside margin depends on if your book is no bleed or if it is bleed. If it is, let's say our book is, the one we are creating is no bleed, you are going to add at least 0.25 to the outside margin, which is this one, while 0.375 to the inside, which is here. Okay, so your inside margin is the same for everything depending on the number of pages you are creating, but for your outside margin depends on if it is no bleed or bleed. So you are going to add this number to the inside depending on the number of pages. Then you decide if it is no bleed or bleed for the outside margin. That will determine which one you are adding, either this one or this one. But the inside margin is actually the same for both bleed and no bleed. Okay. Alright, so let's proceed. Now let's say we are dealing with no bleed book. We are going to add 0.375 to the inside and 0.25 to the outside, while the top and bottom remain the same. Our top and bottom will be 1 for each of them. Okay, will be 1 for top and bottom, which is what they did here. You can see that the top is 1, the bottom is 1, while the inside will be different. You say we recommend a top and bottom margin of 1, while you add a outside margin and inside margin to it, depending on if it is bleed or no bleed. Okay, so let's go back. Our top is 1, bottom is 1, gutter is okay. This is the inside gutter, while this is the outside. Okay, so for the inside, like I said, using this one, we are going to add 0.75 to the inside margin, which is this. So you're going to copy this value, copy it, come over here and paste it here. Points. Why for the outside, let's say we are dealing with no bleed, copy this point. Okay, you leave this one as 0, then you come over here, multiple pages, mirror pages. Okay, so it should be for the both side, both the left and the right. Can you see? If you leave it as normal, you have to be formatting for top and left, but you want to do it for both sides, mirror images. Alright, so that is it, guys. All you just need to do is to click on OK, and your book will be ready for typing because it's already formatted now. So you're going to leave it like this, and you click its mirror margins and smash the OK button. So hit the OK. So our book is formatted now for Amazon paperback, KDP paperback. So you can start writing, maybe write your book title. If you're, let's say for example, so let's say now our book cover is formatted. You know that the first thing is to put your book. Let's use our please. So the first thing for us is the book cover. Let's say this. So the first thing is book cover, which is this. So let's say this is our book cover. I mean book title. We're gonna copy that. It's our book title. Come over here. Paste it here. You can increase the size of the title if you want. Okay, you can increase the title and centralize it. Then the next one is author name. Okay, our author's name will be okay. Let's say our author's name is. Okay, you can have a subtitle for it. Let's say this is our subtitle. Get back here. Okay. So this is our subtitle. You can rearrange it. You can make it bold. Alright, so once you have that. Alright, so the next one is scroll down, copyrights, and okay, so you can copy that again. Come over here. Now to reduce the font, paste it there. So you want to write your copyright contents on that page. Okay, so basically that's how you keep formatting your book cover. So what will be the next one? Let's see. So I just showed you the dedication page. You also copy that, come to what you just formatted and paste it. So it's basically copy and paste sort of thing. Okay, so I just show you the manual method of formatting your book and the instant method of formatting your book by downloading Amazon Create Space template, which is what I just showed you. You get to download it, so you can use that to format your book, or you can do it manually like I did the other time by using this tutorial by Amazon. Okay, so once you have that tutorial, build your book format and you'll be able to follow the instruction and format your book. Okay, so in the next video I'm going to show you how to format your book cover for Amazon KDP. This is just for the interior. I'm going to show you how to format your book cover for Amazon KDP. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, don't forget to get over to my channel and smash the red button don't forget to come over to my channel and smash this red button to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified of every of my video, because in the next video I'm going to show you how to format your book cover. Okay, this is just the interior part of it. I'm going to show you how to format the book cover. Alright, so thank you for watching this video. I'm going to see you in the next one, but till then, keep winning guys. One love.